Hello dear student, this is Mr. Hussein Ghabris, your technology teacher, and welcome back for a new session or lesson. Today we are going to continue with our robotics session or robotic lesson, Makey Makey. Today's objectives are: what is a circuit? Complete circuit challenges, create simple circuit with LEDs and Makey Makey, create switches with Play-Doh, paper clips, pennies, and other conductive resources, or we can use ourselves too, which is fun.
Hey guys, how you doing? So let's take a look at how to make a basic circuit. The goal is to show you basically how a circuit works, and then you are going to be tasked with creating your own using supplies that you have sitting around your home or your classroom. So we're going to use a 9-volt battery just because we know that that's going to provide plenty of power. I'm going to use 2 alligator clips. You can also use, if you have a DC battery pack that you can stick on top, that works. I'm just using these because these come in the Makey Makey kit, or you can find them just sitting around in a lot of different products. And then I've got some Play-Doh, and so I've already got my pieces cut out, but you can roll them into balls if you want, or any kind of shape that you need. And the last thing we're just going to use is one LED light for this basic thing. So what I want to do is I'm going to take my 2 Play-Doh shapes here, and I'm just going to attach my LED light. And if you look at an LED light, you will notice that one leg is actually a little bit longer than the other. That is the positive side of the leg. So it's just something important to note when we start talking about circuits and some later things. And so I'm just going to stick my LED light right in between these 2 stars. It is going to be important that the Play-Doh doesn't touch, because that would actually short out the circuit. And the reason we're using Play-Doh is just because it has moisture and it's highly conductive, so electricity will be able to flow through that. And the next step we're going to do is we're just going to clip our alligator clips, one right onto here, and I will stick that in the star, and then I'm going to clip the other one right here into this star, and we will see that the blue light lights up. Now, if I were to switch these, it's not going to work because the electricity can only go through one way of the light emitting diode or the LED light. So it's important that you just sample it around. The positive goes to the positive leg of the LED, and then we should be in business. Voila, there is your circuit.
What is a circuit? A circuit is a closed loop that electrons can travel in. This is now looks a little bit different, but this is a science. I believe you took it or you're gonna take it soon. So this is an introduction for you. Pay attention. A source of electricity such as battery provides electrical energy in a circuit unless the circuit is complete. That is making a full circle back to the electrical source. No electrons will move. So whenever I have a bulb, let's say a light bulb here, when I put a power supply or let's say battery, if I have to connect, or if I connect it through a wire to the bulb and I switch on the switch over here, the power will goes through the wires to the lamp and it will light up. Start with the fun part, preparing the wires. As you can see over here, we have telephone wires. We have to cut them and prepare them to use them with the Makey Makey to connect it to scratch or LEDs or whatever we want to use it with. So first we have to cut the wire, then strip it, and we have to do it like this to move the wires aside, and then pick up the wires that we need to use, take the cover away and put them in the Makey Makey and connect them to our circuit. Let's have some fun. Let's make a simple circuit. So this is challenge number 1, which is simple circuit. Can you figure out where to plug in the LEDs on Makey Makey and complete a circuit by touching Play-Doh? Remember that LED have a short leg to indicate the negative side. You need to create a loop for the current to flow, as I told you before. So now think about it. Do you know how to do that? If you have a Makey Makey at home, you can do this. If not, and you are coming to school, we are going to do that in the lab. So this is how we do it. We can make it more fun. Can you use people to complete the circuit? Can you add people and LED still lights up? How many people can be in your chain and still complete the circuit? So we need to gather around, put our hands together and try to do this circuit. So the final stage will be like this. We'll do this in class. Let's move for our new challenge, which is let's make a piano. To do this, you need first to have the Makey Makey and the program called Scratch, the one I told you to install earlier in our previous lesson. To create a Makey Makey keyboard with tinfoil and popsicles, sticks, hint, you will need to create your own piano with sound plant application, or find a piano on Scratch that uses WASDF keys, or you can do the keys that you want or assign the keys that you want, and it should look like this. Messy, huh? But it's fun. Our next challenge, since the previous one was messy, I believe we can do one which is more fun. Can you create a human piano keys with our hands? Can play the piano by playing your friends. We can touch the hands of each other and do the piano sound like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si. This is how it should look like.
We're going to be looking at the play note block, and the play note allows you to play any of these notes from a piano.
So this is how we do it.
The amount of beats that you wish.
I mean the piano buttons.
You could also set the instrument type to any instrument you wish here. Choir, or bass, or organ, or guitar. Thank you for watching.
I hope you enjoyed this lesson today. Thank you and see you soon.